guys, it's Brandon Miniman from PocketNow.com, and in this video we're going to unbox the iPad. You may have heard of it. It is now out and selling, and in my opinion the iPad is going to change a lot. It's going to, in my opinion, save print publishing, all the magazines and newspapers that are really struggling. It's also going to change the way that we consume content and interact with our digital devices. That could mean that you may have an iPad in the future. That could mean that other companies, Google and Microsoft, are going to follow suit with a similar kind of device that really has that natural way of interacting with a tablet-style device. Anyway, let's get to the unboxing and see what the fuss is all about. Let's check it out. All right, and here we go. This is how all the iPads ship. They came right from China, where they are built. And we've got some plastic wrap to go through here. So we'll take sort of a key, gently rub it along the edge here. Maybe not so gently. All right, and let's take off the lid here. Wow. It's funny, my first impression is, I hate to use the cliche, but yeah, it looks just like an iPod Touch. I can't wait to feel how heavy it is. Quite light, quite light. Let's see what else we get in the box. We're going to do a lot of size comparisons. I'm sure you're curious as to how big it is. Here we've got some quick start guides. Talks about the device, some Apple logos in case you want to advertise for Apple. We've got the same wall charger that you get with the iPhone, although this is actually a little bit different. This is the older style wall charger used on the last generation iPhone, oddly. Same connector that you get with all Apple mobile products. Hopefully someday they'll make that smaller. And I think that's it. They kept it really simple. It's just the device and a charger and a sync cable. That's That's definitely it. They don't even want you to remove this because you can't get it out. There seems to be some sort of tab holding it. Anyhow, let's take a look at the iPad. Feels extremely high quality in hand. It's actually a lot heavier than I thought it would be. They say it's 1.5 pounds. It does have some weight to it. Beautiful glass panel on the entire front. Wow, this thing is gorgeous. Very sharp edges. It's got a nice bubbly shape to it, kind of like the iPhone, and they do that so they can have these nice thin edges, make it look really thin, but still have the components in the back and kind of give it some depth there. It's got the Apple logo. This is the 16 gigabyte version. Very beautiful. Let's take a look at this device compared to some other things you may know. Let's start with a $5 bill. So it's a small device. It's only a 9.7-inch screen. It's actually about the same size that you will find on most netbooks out there. So it's about the width, or the screen's about the width of a $5 bill. Let's look at my hand next to the screen. It's not that big of a screen. Let's see how sort of thick this is compared to some other devices. It definitely feels thinner than the iPhone because the edge is actually thinner. On the iPhone, you kind of have this broad edge that looks and feels larger. The iPad just feels very, very solid and very svelte in the hand. Let's take a look around the device and then we'll turn it on and see what it's like. So this is the power button. We have a 3.5mm headphone jack. Over here, nothing. On the bottom we have the charging port. Again, it uses the same exact port as the iPhone and the iPod and all the other iPod products. We have a volume up and down rocker and a screen lock button. I love the back of this thing. It's just gorgeous. It's just feels extremely solid. So let's turn it on. Well, it looks like I already turned it on just by tapping the back. No, I actually pressed the button. Let's see what happens. Okay, not much. I guess I gotta plug it into iTunes. So we'll be back with more on the iPad. A lot to talk about. And this button has a very, very clickiness about it. A little less clicky than you'll get on the iPhone, which is kind of silent. It actually has a more pronounced click. So that's it for now.